Good. Okay, so now you have PowerPoints. Okay, PowerPoint, always think about points. So we are angry. Most of the lecturers are angry. Supervisors are angry. Our students who try to actually copy the notes and put it there. So this is project presentation. Okay, it should be like that big. It shouldn't be like a lot of words. We don't want that. By someone should mute their mic, please. Mute your mic. You are not saying anything. You don't want to hear anything. All right. So we come in here, and then in fact, this. Please mute your mic. I don't want to mention your name. Mute your mic. We can hear you. I don't want to mention your name. Mute your mic. You're not helping us. Peter. Peter, mute your mic. Peter. Somebody call Peter and tell him that he should mute his mic. Otherwise, I can't hear. I can't talk. Okay, so now here is your PowerPoint slide. Okay, and you make it a PowerPoint from your write-up. So let's go to write-up. Somebody call Peter and tell him to mute his mic. Shame. All right, so am I sharing my Word document? Okay, guys, so I want to make a PowerPoint. All right, for this write-up that I have done so far. So all I do is that I copy it, I copy it, but let me show you how I do my PowerPoint. I want to make a PowerPoint from this text I've copied. So you don't do it for everything. You copy parts of the whole document. Okay, parts of the whole document, the write-up. So you go to problem statement, pick something from there. You go to introductions, background, pick something from there, pick something from your literature review. So how do you present it? Is that okay? All right, so this is how you do it. I've just copied this section. I'm going back to my PowerPoint. Okay, so whilst I'm here, I stick it in. Okay. Now, where did I copy from? I copied from introduction. So let me see. I'm actually introducing my readers to a subject. So since it's the introduction part, introduction. All right. Now, we don't usually want this. If a PowerPoint is not needed, if you can actually talk effectively, you don't need it. So if you can't talk about your project without a PowerPoint, don't go and do a presentation. That's the first thing. So if you go and then your presentation is there, and then you are just there looking at it, remote sensing is the process of detecting, but there are people who are very good at doing that too. They can look at it, read it, and it will sound like as if, they are just saying it themselves. Okay, you simply spy at it a bit, as I do during a lecture. You see, I don't really like go I don't try to do that, the reading. Anytime a good lecturer does the reading, they don't really enjoy it. Okay, they wish they could just tell you straight away. So don't read it out. You just need a point. So remote sensing is the process of detecting and monitoring physical characteristics of an object by measuring its reflection. This could be the only statement on this page. Okay, so you can just put this one here and then make it look nice. Are you okay? You don't have to probably change the fonts. You can leave it there and probably create another point, a bullet point. So everything has to be what? Points. Okay, so when you go to your presentation, hold on, let me plug in my laptop. I think the battery is low. Okay, so if you actually, Mohammed has a question. Mohammed, go for it.
No, please, it's not a question. It's just that we can't see the PowerPoint.
Oh.
We can only see your picture. We're not sharing it.
Oh. but it says over here that I'm sharing it. So still you can't see it. Who can see the PowerPoint? No one.
So I can see.
Sir,
Okay.
I can see.
Okay, Mohammed, what's happening? Mohammed, can you see it? Mohammed, can you see it? Okay, so I think you guys can see it.
So it's very small.
What is very small?
It's very
Are you sure?
a PowerPoint.
Who can see the full thing? Is it big or very small, as you say?
I can only see full,
Only see what?
full image of you, but not the PowerPoint itself. The PowerPoint is small.
Okay, is it better now?
I can only see your picture.
Mohammed, swipe.
I mean your video.
Swipe it. Yeah, I think it's from your end, please. It's from your end. Let's move on.
Swipe.
Yes, please.
It's okay. Let's move on. He's struggling to. It's from his end, please. Let's move on. Let's not waste time. All right. So you have this first slide. Okay. So this is our first slide. Look at how neat it is. Okay. Now the Chinese have another. I don't know if it's the Chinese who said it. I'm not sure. Maybe someone else said it. I stand corrected. An image or a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I like images. So if I show you my PowerPoints, you always see a lot of images. So having done this, I quickly go to the web and then get an image on remote sensing. So I just type remote sensing. Okay, I get an image. Okay, I copy it. Maybe I don't like this one. I go for this one. And then it's not looking sharp, but let me copy it anyway. Copy. I go back to my PowerPoint, and then you click anywhere apart from the test area. So click outside it, paste it. Okay, so you see, PowerPoints are supposed to help you to talk. Let me repeat it again. PowerPoints are supposed to help you to talk effectively. They are not the document that you be marked on. They are not your project work. They only help you to talk and present yourself in the best possible way. So when you actually present this PowerPoint and people look at this, look at it, wow, text on top, image down. I'm talking about remote sensing. I mean, even if you look at the image, you can't even talk. I'm giving you the secret to it. I'm not going to build a PowerPoint for you. In the next slide, when you set a new slide, you still bring in more text. Are you okay? And let me get a document. Okay. Where is a document when you're looking for it? I want to just copy a lot of stuff and then bring it in. Okay, so this document was actually sent to me. I'm gonna go back to my Word document. This was sent to me by a friend, a girlfriend. Are you okay? Please don't think far. It's okay. Just a friend who's a girl. And I had to look at it for her. Now look at this. If I want to put it into PowerPoint, the challenge is that if you're not careful, you copy everything. Don't do this. This is a warning. I'm just telling you, don't copy everything and then come and stick it here like this. This is what we hate. If you bring this on your presentation day, you are there for sacrifice. Are you okay? You just count yourself, sacrificial lamb, okay? We will give it to you in a very nice way. Don't do this. Except if it's literature review. I'll only allow this, or most people will allow this for literature review. And you don't read it. You don't read it. Okay? You don't. If what it means is that you don't even have to put this whole thing here. What you can do is just bring parts of it. Ronnie et al. Emphasized that the lack of physical and environment. Okay, so you can. Someone can even do this. Ronnie et al. Emphasis on the lack of physical learning environment. This research was about COVID. Are you okay? So if you are making a presentation, you can say that Ronnie et al. Is, if we want to see the actual reference, we will go to your documents, which you are presenting, the actual document, that the report itself, and we'll get the reference. So you don't even need this plenty tests anyway. Also, according to Keres 2020, some universities were unable to engage their students online. You can just cut all this off. You see that? Nobody's going to arrest you, but it depends on the way you are carrying yourself. You are making a presentation. Okay, so this will be your literature review. You can use just these 2 slides to just do a whole lot of talking and then add a methodology to this end. Methodology, what are you going to talk about? You can stick in your study region. Your study region should have a map. Put a map there and start talking about it. You say it's your study region. Your study region is in Kumasi, Krofum, or whatever, or Ferikrum, and you don't have an idea what is happening there. How can that be your study? It means you are lying. Are you with me? So let us take note of the idea of the PowerPoint presentation. If you can't do it, leave it and just stop. But please, if you don't do PowerPoint too, that means you are living in 1932 and we will sack you for the department. So you have to do a PowerPoint presentation. Okay? All right. So methodology, put in your study region. All of you should create a study region map. Okay? This is how study area map look like. It can be anything that you know from your cartography. Take QGIS, put it in layout manager, and then stick it in. Are you okay? So here you can see that this is study area, okay, and then whatever. I mean, I'm just gonna do screen clipping or screenshots of this. The screen seems to be a bit
So
quiet.
we can't see.
Oh, sorry. It's good that you give
Please, we
attention.
can't see.
Very good. So I'm just trying to get study area map for you. Okay, screen clipping, Windows Shift S. I'm clipping this. This is just for this presentation. So don't go screen clipping someone's study area. It's not your study area. I just want to use to show you how your methodology should look like in PowerPoint. Okay. So I'm going back to PowerPoint and then I'm just gonna stick it in. So if you created a map in QGIS, you can screen clip it and then come and paste it here like this. And then remember, resize. Don't be putting things there and just leave it there like that. Okay. If this line at the top of it is looking funny, find a way of bringing in a border. Are you okay? Maybe you can just do something like this from the top. You see, it doesn't look that bad now. Okay. Okay, so you can start with that, create another page. Now put in your methods in points. I used maximum likelihood, algorithm. This is how your PowerPoint should look like. It should be cute. Is that okay? Shouldn't be plenty. That we come, it should be just, I don't know how the word for it is what. It's just concise or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I'll look for a better word. My maximum likelihood algorithm, you put it there. If you really know how the maximum likelihood algorithm works, you simply talk about it. Are you okay? Without you writing it, pasting it there, and then when you are right, maximum likelihood algorithm. Meanwhile, the person who wrote it is some professor. I don't want to say some crazy professor. Are you okay? It's not good to say that. But seriously speaking, if the person is deep into it and the way they actually define it, and you're now trying to read it off board instead of you talking about it, that is an algorithm that uses a set of filters that you can talk about it. Put a formula down, and then everything should be points. So AB, I don't know if this helps, but I would take questions from you, some of the things you can do. This is how your PowerPoint presentation should look. It should be concise. It's a summary of everything that you've done, bits and pieces of it that allow you to tell a story. Are you okay? Bits and pieces of everything you've done, that allows you to what, tell a story whilst you are standing in front of your lecturers. Okay. Any question? Any question on this or anything else you want to talk about? So you continue here, methodology. Any questions should come. I'm waiting for your questions.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
So, sir, for my project work, I think I'll be doing a little practical.
Yes.
So I wanted to know which, so let's say, should I, after the methodology, should I bring up a page that will show a practical something?
No, everybody is doing some sort of, you're not doing practical, you're actually doing field work. Is that what you want to say?
Hello, sir.
Okay, hold on.
Yes,
Abdul Martin, wait for him to finish. Is that okay? Wait for a second.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, so
Are you talking about field work or are you talking about what?
Work, I have.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
With the project work, I have a prototype to display.
Great. So in that case, what I think you should do an animation. Is that okay? Do an animation.
Okay,
you can record your screen and then click it and time it that it takes 5 minutes for you to talk through your application. So you start your PowerPoint, okay, give your project presentation. Topic is on top, okay. The topic is, I don't know what it is. Are you okay? Artificial intelligence. All right. So now on this page, you still have an introduction, even though you've developed a system. Then you have to talk about a literature. You need a literature. Then when you get to methodology, as you said, then you have a link there that plays your animation. Okay. Then as it plays, then you talk. So don't put music behind it. So it will just be moving from us. So you say that, okay, as we can see, we are doing that, blah, blah, blah. Are you with me? Don't try to be a hero. You can try to be a hero by setting up a laptop and everything, like maybe some interconnectivity and stuff, but be careful. If you think you don't want to put yourself in trouble, just record it as a video and then play it and talk through it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Abdul Martin, let me hear you. Abdul Martin, let me hear from you. Abdul Martin Abubakar. I think his network is very bad, so it takes a while for him to hear what you are saying. So any other person can come up. When he comes, then you drop. Yeah, question. We have 5 minutes, please. We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes, please, guys. Anybody or Abdul Martin, anybody talk up any question on that? We have 5 minutes. Any question on this? Anybody? Otherwise, we are ending it. It's okay. I got to go. I have somewhere to go. I have to go. So, okay, no question then. All right. So, take care of yourself. I wish you the best. Please work hard. Lose some weight in the next 1 week or two. Lose some weight. If you don't lose some weight, that day you'll be stressed so much that it will affect your life. Yes, let me hear you. Yes, question.
Sir, please, God willing, tomorrow, will you be on campus, sir?
Yes, I'll be there, but I think let's talk about this after this meeting. Is that okay? You can contact
me. Thank you.
Okay, great. So please, we're done. I wish you the best. Like I said, work hard. All the best. Take care. Have a good evening.
Same to you, sir.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.